Okay, cool. Let's get started. I haven't done a beginner-friendly yoga for a while, so today, because it's a hot day, we're gonna take it easy and may try to do some beginner-friendly poses. Let's see how we feel. So I'm gonna explain a little bit more, so you know it makes sense. We're in Parvatasana. Parvatasana is just standing straight with all of your body parts balanced, equal weight distribution on both sides. Relax your shoulder. Head should be placed right on top of your spine without tilting back or forward. Perfect alignment. Roll your shoulders back. Roll it forward. From here, hold up prayer. Make sure you have your legs hip distance apart. And then come to a back bend. Open your chest while you're at the back bend. If this is too difficult, put your hands on your lower back. Look back. Come up gently. And then we'll come to forward fold. For forward fold, bend your knee as much as you want to. Touch your belly to the thigh. And you know, the people who are advanced yogi, you can still follow me, but add your own advanced moves. And you know, you can just hang in here. You can bend your knee, as I said, as much as you want, and don't need to worry about anything else. Don't look up. Let your head go. I'll tell you what to do next. Now come lift your body to come to an inverted L shape. You can look up now and see me. Go back to forward fold again. Put both of your palms down on the floor. Step or hop back. I'm gonna step back. So one leg at a time. This is called plank. Your body is like a log of wood. Say if your log of wood is resting against another log of wood, which are your arms. If this is too difficult, come down on your knees. And either do chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. These are my point of contact, actually 4. My toes are also touching, knees are touching. Hip is accentuated to rise up. Chest is touching the ground, and then the chin. Knees, chest, chin. Slide out to come to upward facing dog. Sorry, ignore my activity. I was just trying to get hair out of my face. So yeah, upward facing dog. Maybe you can take your time and look back on top of your shoulder to try to see your heels. Look back on the other side. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips up and come to down dog. Press your shoulders back. I think I need some light. So I'm gonna add a light. So much brighter. So yes, we're in down dog. Right leg up, straight up. Right leg forward to come in between your palms. We're still in something called high lunge. And gently land your knee and your toe. This is called low lunge, and lift your lunge. From lifted low lunge, Come to a deep low lunge where you sit in, I don't know, like basically go deeper in your hips, have your arms up. Just enjoy the pose. It's a nice juicy pose. Put your palms down, tuck your toe, lift your knee, left leg meets right leg, forward fold. And then come to Uttanasana, which I'll show you. Do not worry. Uttanasana or chair pose. Be sure to see all your 10 toes. And go sit deeper if you want. Forward fold. Step or hop back. Come down on your knee if being on plank was difficult. So knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Left leg up. Left leg forward. You're still in high lunge, bring it to a low lunge. And then lift your lunge. And then come to a deep low lunge. Put your palms on the ground. Tuck your toe, lift your knee. Right leg meets left leg. Forward fold. Now like a zombie, let your hands go. Come up one vertebra at a time. Head is the last thing to come up. And I literally look like a zombie. All right. So we sort of finished our warm up. So hopefully your body is warmed up enough, but we'll just make sure. So we'll do some more warm up exercises. Roll your heads clockwise and counterclockwise very slowly. You never want vigorous head movement. Does no good to anybody. Just 3 times. Clockwise and then counterclockwise. Once you've done 3 times, then we'll do some stretches on your neck. Hold your ear, let your head be sheltered on your upper arm. Coming up. Other side. Then stretch your arms. I'm not pressing on my elbow, by the way. It's right above the elbow. You can do above or below, both are fine, but do not press on your elbow. Yeah, never press anything against the joint, always a bad idea. All right. And then we are gonna rotate our waist like as if we are using a hula hoop. So let's get it. 1, 2, 3. No, I don't find this pose is easier. It looks easy. I think all of the muscles work, so it's a little hard. Other way. 1, 2, 3. Under all those like heroines who dance these ridiculous moves, it must be difficult. Bring your knees together. Then we're gonna rotate. 1, 2, 3. I know it almost looks like dancing the other way. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Now we are gonna tap our thighs. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. So top, side, back. Same on our shin. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So hopefully we have successfully warmed up our whole body. Let's come to our tree pose. Today we'll do simple poses, nothing extraordinary, and prove that, yoga doesn't need to be challenging for it to be meaningful or fun. It can just be a combination of simple poses, and as long as you do it mindfully and with friends, it's a lot of fun. So yeah, just come to tree. Stay in tree. As I said, we'll do simple poses and still be equally benefited. So we'll hold tree for a longer time. I wanted to hold for 30 seconds. So we have about 15 more seconds. It's just forcing you to be supported by your one side, which is good. And even though it's a beginner friendly class, I promised, we're gonna try to balance our sides. So I'm gonna do some more poses where you don't get to land your other leg at all, will be just on our one side. So take it with a pinch of salt. If you need to come down on both of your legs, do that. If you can continue, do continue. All right. So we actually did longer. We held for 1 minute. Bring this leg forward. And if you want to make it advanced, you can straighten your leg. You can hold it. I'm just gonna keep it here because my goal is just to engage my one leg and not let it rest. So, and you can do any pose from here. You can add a twist if you feel like. Come face forward. You can open to your side if you want. Again, as I said, keep it beginner friendly, so you can just keep it in the side like this. If you want to stretch it, you can also do that, but that's not necessary. And then we are going to hold it like a pulley. So we're still on one of our leg, right? I am trying to exhaust your one leg. It's intentional. And then even if you're a beginner, maybe use the wall. I'll show you how to use the wall. So use the wall and come to a pose called dancer or Natarajas. Ideally, I didn't want to use the wall because it gets some support, but I think we have about exhausted our legs a little. You can come down. I think we were on our one leg for 2 minutes. We'll just do the same on the other side. So come to tree. We just hold our tree for nice and long, like a minute. So get comfortable, be relaxed. You're not going anywhere. We're gonna just stay here for a bit. You can put your arms up or do whatever, your choice. Still have a few minutes. Quickly check my video. I feel like it's angled. No, I think it's fine. That's good. Bring this leg forward. If you're advanced yogi, feel free to straighten it out or stay here, it doesn't matter. You can also straighten it out and twist. I'm just gonna twist like this. So this is a nice twist. Twist are actually really good for your body. Come face forward. You can move this leg to the side, which is gonna give you a good hip stretch. Straighten it out if you can. Otherwise, don't bother. Stay here. And then hold your leg like a pulley. Use the wall. Actually, even if you're an advanced yogi, why don't you use the wall and see if you can correct your postures. Like, make sure both of your hips are facing down, and you can extend your leg how you do it in, I guess, what do you call that? Pigeon poses, king pigeon, right? Like face the hips down, but make sure to lift your legs up. So I want that motion to happen. Again, reminder, hip shouldn't go up or down. Hip bones should just face towards the floor. Right. This props are a good way to reinforce good postures. Now you can come down. All right. This I'll keep it nice and easy, but yet good workout for all of us. Come to a prayer pose. Breathe in. Forward fold. Step or hop back. To plank. If you're a beginner, come on your knees. If you're not, stay where you are. And then we'll try to do 5 push-ups. And if you're a beginner, absolutely do it on your knees. The main target is for you to keep you can see, right, my body is not up or down, it's in a straight line from my knee to my head. So if whatever pose you choose, with or without knee, just form a straight line and then move that straight line along your vertical, I would say, but you know what I mean, push-ups. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then come to all fours. Yoga is very interesting. If some part of your body is feeling weird, it'll let you know. All right, we'll do cat cow. As the name suggests, we'll try to mimic a cow and a cat. Breathe in and hollow your body out. Breathe out to cow. Cow, your hips and your collarbone shines where your belly kind of drops down. Breathe in. Cat. Breathe out, cow. Cat. Cow. Cat. Cow. And then lift your opposite leg, opposite arm. Come to a straight line. You can hold a bind or not. I promise I'll keep it beginner friendly, so I'll just stay in this stretch. Come back. Lift other leg, other arm, and stay here or bind. Yours choice. Come back. Open your one side. Come back. Open the other side. Come back. Open your knees a little bit. I should have showed you long before. This is our resting pose. Come to happy baby. Is it happy baby, the sleeping child? I forgot the name of the pose. Child's pose. In child's pose though, even if you're resting, stretch your arms out, crawl them, so you get a nice deep shoulder stretch till it feels really juicy. I really enjoy this pose, even if it's a simple pose. Then lift your hips up, bring your knees closer, put your forehead on the ground, and come to child's pose. Puppy pose. We're gonna thread the needle, lift your arms on one side, and go through in between your arm and underarm to thread the needle. Come back to center, lift your other arm, and thread the needle. And then we are gonna come to dolphin. So hold your palms, similar to puppy, but you're on your elbows, and then lift up as if you're in downward. So we're gonna stay in dolphin. Feel free to try Pinchamarasana. I'm just gonna stay here today. You can lift one leg, lift the other leg. And then come down on your belly. Come to Sphinx pose. Straighten your arms. Come down. And then we're going to come to Salabhasana. For Salabhasana, we're going to lift everything that we can lift. So our arms or our limbs. And then maybe try to swim. Come back, rest one of your cheek. And either repeat Salabhasana, what I did, lift all your limbs up, or come join me in Go pose. Looks like a teardrop shape. I actually like this shape a lot. Come down, rest your other cheek. Alright, we're gonna do at least one warrior one. You know, it will feel weird for a beginner to not even do a single warrior, so let's come down, come up, down, down. Right leg up. Right leg forward to come to warrior one. Hips for warrior one. Bring your thighs parallel, shin perpendicular, back leg straight, back foot 45-degree angle, torso face straight, and arms go up. And you're extremely brave. That's why it's a brave warrior one. Keeping your lower body as is, just turn your torso to face the side of the mat, open your arms, roll your shoulders down to relax, and look forward. So this is called warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Side angle. Side angle is, again, we're not moving anything in our lower body, it's upper body moving. And then we're gonna take it to triangle, which I'll teach you. You make both of your legs straight and the hips move sideways. And then you try to reach something in front of you as much as you can. Go reach forward, keep going forward. Once you can't reach anymore, bring your hand down. Bring your other hand up. Cartwheel your arms, back to plank, down dog. Left leg up, left leg forward, warrior one. Same things, thigh parallel, shin perpendicular, back leg straight, warrior two. Reverse your warrior, side angle, triangle. Cartwheel your arms back, plank. Come, just sit down somehow. I don't have a graceful transition right now. We're gonna come to Navasana. So come on your hips, be seated on your hips. Then if you're a beginner, come here where you engage your core. Open your chest. Eyes should be right on top of your toes. You can see your toes properly. And then you should engage really your core. This feels easy, let your hand go. This feels easy, straighten your leg. And then bring both of your legs down. Open your feet as if they're pages of a book. Open your chest. And you can be anywhere from here to here. If you want to try getting more mobility, few things help. Breathing into your hips help, but I think that's just too abstract to tell. So we're gonna do another obvious one, just like a butterfly. Flap your legs gently, gently being the keyword. Don't do it too with a lot of force. So this is in the hope that you have some more flexibility hidden. It'll help you to get there. Cool. And then leading with your chest, and I mean it, do lead with your chest forward. Coming up. I like one thing about yoga. Come to down dog. We're gonna go to pigeon. Right leg up, right leg forward, where your front shin is going to be parallel to your mat. And if you can't bring your hip down, do not worry. You can always just put a block here or a blanket. So just be comfortable, whatever suits you. And once you feel comfortable, come down. So yeah, what I was saying about yoga. Yoga in general is good for everybody, but I feel particularly for women. It has so many emphasis on like leading with your chest and everything. I feel takes the shyness away that, oh, you as a woman need to be shy and hide yourself. It's like, yeah, go with chest forward. I really like that attitude. So refreshing, honestly. This pose. Coming out. This pose, you need to be careful, by the way. You can hurt your knee if you're not. So that's why I try to not come in and out of this pose in a rush and do it in a proper way from down dog to pigeon gently. And I have learned it the hard way. I have hurt myself in this pose before. So that's why even though it's a simple pose, I do it with attention. And once you are good, your hips are not hiking up, come down on the floor gently. Coming up. Now we're gonna go to something called Ardha Matsyendrasana. So as you can see, one knee is folded, the other knee is on top of it. Whichever knee is on top, use the opposite hand. Using it as leverage, open your chest and look good. Excellent, feels really good. I think I've mentioned it before, it's one of my favorite poses. I have so many, but this has definitely always been my favorite. Opposite leg, opposite hand, and then using this as a leverage, open up your chest. Told you, right, that chest thing, always opening up the chest. It shows that how we shouldn't like cave in and sit. Bad posture is really not great for us. Bad posture is bad, obviously. All right, now come out of this pose. Yeah, we've about done everything we should be doing. So come down on your back. Come to a gentle back bend, come to a gentle inversion. We haven't done any inversions, let's do that. And then maybe move your toes up and down, up and down. Nice. We'll just do one bridge pose. Lift your hips up. Come down. Come to a supine twist. If you need to do some extra poses, please go ahead and do that. Come to a supine twist. So your shin is parallel to the ground, thighs perpendicular, and let this fall on one side and you look the opposite side. You can stretch your arm. I don't have space in this side, but other side I do. This feels good. Come back to center. And let's do the other side. Just remember your legs and your face are facing two different directions. Once you have done that, please join me in a fetal pose. Fetal pose is how you are in your mommy's womb. Or actually, if you're pregnant, you could have done this yoga. So let's assume you're pregnant, and in that case, your baby is gonna be in this pose. Or if you are or will be. So that's the fetal pose. Getting up in a comfortable seated position. You can be in Sukhasana. I'll just be in Sukhasana. Or you can be in Padmasana. We'll close our practice with a round of warm breathe in. My Om tells you how much I really enjoyed the class today. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the beginner friendly class today and join me tomorrow. Take care, bye.